Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is TwiAddict26 here, and today we're going to take a look at the HD Masterpiece Quarter Scale Joker figure by Enterbay. If you've seen my unboxing video that was posted a couple days ago, you saw the details of the oversized styrofoam box that has an embossed logo from the Dark Knight film. The box also features a slipcover with the Dark Knight logo, Joker title, and HD Masterpiece logo on the side. This is a rather simple yet elegant and nice looking package, although I would have expected something a little bit more high scale for such an expensive figure. Alright guys, so we're going to take a look at the Joker here. This is the quarter scale Enterbay HD Masterpiece Joker from the Dark Knight. As you can see, this is the Heath Ledger Joker, and it's an amazing likeness of the actor Heath Ledger. Enterbay did an amazing job rendering this three-dimensional quarter-scale figure of the Joker. Truly impressive. Just so you guys get a sense of the scale, quite honestly, this is the first time I review a quarter-scale high-end collectible, so I'm very excited because I've always reviewed 1/6 scale figures. Just so you get a sense of the scale here, I have a Rocky NECA action figure from the first Rocky film. Just put him here in front of Joker, and you can see that Joker clearly towers over Rocky. I mean, this figure of Rocky, I'd say he's about a good 7 inches. Joker is approximately about 18 inches tall. So, for those of you familiar with the premium format statues from Sideshow Collectibles, this is basically a premium format, but it's posable. And it's not resin, so I mean, this is just an amazing piece. The tailoring on the fabric is just amazing. All the details. I mean, pretty much everything is seamless. I don't see any loose threading anywhere around here. Wanted to note the fact that these parts of the coat have wire sewn into the edges, so it allows you to, pose the coat tips in different ways. You want to do like a wind-blown effect, things like that, and it'll stay that way. So that's really awesome. Little minor details like that really make these high-end collectibles worth the money. One thing I wanted to note is, usually on 1/6 scale figures, you get a 1/6 scale base, which is basically a rod that comes up between the legs and clips around the waist. With these Enterbay HD Masterpiece figures, what you get is an actual holder that wraps around the thigh area of the figure. So these things are so huge that Enterbay can't make like this huge rod that'll go up into the waist. So they do is they have this metal pole, which is a very rigid metal, and then it has this clip which just basically opens up, and you just slide the leg in there. You can slide it out, as you can see, and it closes here like so. So you can close it pretty nice and tight around the thigh, and that keeps your figure from falling over. Alright, so one of the most important things about a collectible figure is the head portrait. I think Enterbay has done a remarkable job, almost flawless job, capturing the likeness of Heath Ledger in this quarter scale. I mean, the fact that he's so much larger than the 1/6 scale figures allows the sculptors to put a lot more detail into the portrait, and that really shows through on the final product here of the HD Masterpiece Joker. As you can see from every angle, I mean, this thing is Heath Ledger as Joker. It's just amazing. The hair, there's individual strands, as you can see here. It's kind of rubbery, that come off a little bit off the face. You can see the hair there. Just amazing, the detail, and the way it's painted, it looks so natural. It's just fantastic. From all angles, I mean, this thing is just incredible. Grenade rig that Joker includes. this thing is a tremendous headache to put together. As you can see, all the grenades come on different threads of string, and they attach to this main string with the ring here at the top. Now the problem is that Enterbay decided to make each individual grenade out of die cast. So what that does is basically makes it nearly impossible, first of all, to attach these things to the inside of Joker's coat and have them stay. And it also creates a huge tangled mess, as you can see here. I mean, you see how they're just twirling around back and forth because of the weight, and you get all these knots up in here in the thread. So it's a huge headache. And as you can see here, the strings get shorter and shorter and shorter, and it just gets harder to do. But just to give you an example, see, we go here and we try to put these grenades on here. And put this one here. And put this one here. And as you can see, while I'm doing this, already my fingers are getting tangled, the string is getting tangled, I'm getting a huge knot down here. So far they're holding, but you'll notice now, once we start putting all this weight on, see, there you go. And it's basically impossible. I mean, I gave up on this thing. It gave me a migraine just to, you know, get all these knots fixed up. You can see here, it's just a huge mess. So pretty much the grenades, unfortunately, the grenade rig didn't work. I think Enterbay should have thought this out a little bit better as far as the string. The grenades being die cast really made everything difficult as far as having the you know, grenades stay onto the inner coat rig there, because they're too heavy and the fabric just doesn't hold and they just fall out. So that's something that, unfortunately, it comes with a piece. It's a cool accessory that's included, but I really don't see a way to get that done unless you kit bash, make some you know, like lighter plastic molds of the grenades and mold them in plastic so they don't weigh a lot, and just rig it and do like a custom kit bash. Alright, so the accessories are just incredibly detailed. First off, let's start off with this rocket launcher. You can see the details on this thing are just incredible. There are some actual metal parts. This part of the rocket launcher here is metal, complete metal. Okay, this part, I'm guessing this is kind of this feels plastic, so does this. Okay, but I mean, little things like this, I don't know if you can notice, but the trigger, so you can actually press it in. It's an actual working trigger. Then you've got the actual the viewfinder here, the call it the scope. You can pull these up here for targeting. He's got the strap, so you can actually, you know, strap it on him over his shoulder. This is just amazing. And this, of course, which attaches to the rocket launcher. This is part of the scope, I'm guessing. I'm not really sure how this would attach. It didn't come in the instructions, but you can see the details there. This is amazing. This is plastic. This is not very solid. It's solid, but it's not rubbery. And you've got this machine gun, which actually opens up there, like so. Has working parts. You can pull this back. When you pull this back, if you look closely, you can actually see the bullet inside the casing, and you can actually pull the magazine out. You can see the bullet right there at the tip. Amazing detail. Goes right back in there. See this one? Okay, the trigger on this one does not work. And it feels like this is metal and the rest of this is plastic. Okay? Amazing. Let's put that back. And of course, you can't have a rocket launcher without a rocket. Here's the rocket, which you insert in the launcher here, like so. You got the Joker's pistol with the extended clip, and you can see the bullet there on the magazine, and it inserts right into the gun. You can actually cock back the gun, and you can see the bullet in there as well. So all in all, you've got all these extra hands that are interchangeable. You have all these accessories, okay? And I mean, I just have to say again, this is just an amazing collectible. It just has so much detail, so much accessories. You get so much bang for your buck with this collectible. Alright, the Joker also includes this bank robber mask, which comes in a Ziploc evidence bag. Just open it like so. Pull out the bank robber mask. Bank robber mask is very detailed. It's got a kind of worn look to it. Has some dry brushing here, so it looks like it's been worn. It's not like a brand new mask. Very nice. It's got a rubber band at the back, and it fits over Joker's head, but it's slightly oversized, as you can see here. Just put it over Joker's head, and it's like I said, it's a bit oversized, so it doesn't quite look right. It's a little bit big on the head. You can see here how it's not going flush with the head. It doesn't even stick to the, the contours of the face. It looks better from some angles than others, but regardless, it's a really cool bonus piece that comes with the figure. And I think it adds a lot of value if you want to do kind of like a Kit Bash bank robber version of Joker. You've got the mask, so that's pretty cool. My overall impression of the Joker HD Masterpiece figure is that Enterbay has done an amazing job at capturing the essence and overall look of Heath Ledger in his portrayal as Joker in The Dark Knight. This is an amazing figure to add to anyone's collection, and I highly recommend it. The $500 price tag is well worth it for all the accessories and the amazing articulation and detail that this figure possesses. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in the toy house.